A long-awaited Extreme Demon project WOODKID has finally been verified by GeoNews after 4 years of announcing and revamping done by Jakers. I love the art and the design of the level, but its legacy completely ruins it. Jakers stole the art from someone, and the original author even said he doesn't want it to be there. And also the song, which Jakers also wasn't allowed to use, and is still used. For this reason, I think it won't get rated, but I'll make a whole video about the problems, so stay tuned for that. HitFilm's newest project, Rust, had finally been verified by Kieran. Rust is a completely solo level, with both the gameplay and deco done by HitFilm. He first wanted to try to verify it, but after pouring tens of thousands of attempts into it, he passed it on to his friend Kieran. It was placed at 20 on the demon list. Its position was later changed to 17. After Dill's fake got 298% fails on AOD, he decided to drop it due to personal life reasons, which is completely understandable. Nero, the host of the level, decided to make it an open verification. It turned out to be a race between Cursed, Zani, Rico LP, Trick, Speedy Muffin and Mortiar the Cat. It'll be exciting to watch who will be the first one to verify. Also, in the meanwhile, the creators of the level are redecorating their paths to make it look less outdated, so I hope it goes well. On the 14th of August 2021, RobTop showed us the sneakers of the Peaky Sneak Piece. Okay, I will stop out, I promise. The 2.2 one. In the sneak peek, he showed us a completely new level with a secret song. Then there was a conversation between Rub and Scratch, and now I know Scratch doesn't speak Spanish. Okay, I guess. He also showed us a level with the platformer mode, but we don't know if it's a new official level or a level in the mysterious map. We just don't know. On the topic of new stuff, I can't explain it properly, and I would suggest you watch Electrify's video on that topic. Fun fact, over 100,000 people were watching the premiere. That's just crazy, and it proves that GD really isn't dead. On the 8th of August 2021, completely out of nowhere, the new top 1 Extreme Demon was finally verified by UltraQA HD. This, as said before, came completely out of nowhere, and it's kinda funny how this got verified before both Firework and AOD. UltraQA said he spent over 120,000 attempts beating the level, with over 5 deaths at the last part. The big problem with this level is its decoration doesn't stand up to today's standards, so it's possible it'll remain unrated. I honestly want it to be a star rated because it has a really good atmosphere, and well, it's a really hard level. And we saw our top rating given the most crappy levels just because they were hard, like Exo, Clinical Depression or Low Death. A new level and another top 1 was showcased on Riot's channel. Its name is Akinrod. Almost everyone outside the collab and almost everyone in the collab thought it was a Tartarus sequel, but Riot said it wasn't, because sequels are often disappointing. I think it's a great level, honestly. It's not a disappointment by any means, and good luck to anyone who will try to verify. Mindcap, the host of Limbo, recently showcased this part in the Mega Collab. I think it's super hard and unique. Let me explain. At the start of it, you look at the glowing key, and when they swap positions, you need to keep track of it while you're also doing hard wave spam, and at the end, navigate through the keys to get the right one. In terms of looks, I think it looks amazing. The background, the kind of messiness of it all, it perfectly fits the level. Also, the trailer for the level was recently released on Mindcap's channel. I think it's greatly made, greatly edited, incredibly excited for the level to come out. I hope it goes well. You fucking what MA has recently beaten a really hard layout level by Ice Cave, Crystal Edge. It is really hard, like UFWM stated, it is probably harder than Cold Sweat. It obviously can't be rated because it's a layout, but if it gets redecorated, then it could. I find this level really interesting and original, so I hope we can sometimes see it on the demon list. A kind of unknown top 10 project, True Effort, was recently finished and verified. I personally never heard of it before. My first time it was when it was verified. The level in itself is pretty cool, but I understand why Robtop doesn't want it to be featured. It contains really difficult top 10 gameplay, with difficult wave movements and strange cube timings. I honestly really like this level, and I wish it will be placed soon on the demon list. Graceful is an old, early 2.1 extreme demon that recently got verified by Derek. It's outdated, which is quite obvious since it's like 3 years old, but there are some cool parts, and because of them, I think it's got a potential to get rated and placed on the demon list. It's really hard, probably harder than Crimson Planet, but I hope it gets placed there. Anyway, big GG's on Doug for verifying this. If you didn't know, Slaughterhouse, one of the best looking impossible levels, was slightly nerfed and is currently being verified by Doggy. A few years ago, he got to 51% and died in the middle of reverse part, which is probably the hardest one in the entire level. Anyways, good luck to Doggy on verifying this. Recently, Craig, the verifier Firework, decided to buff it to be harder than Abyss of Darkness. Shortly after he posted the community post, he died on 91% on the buffed version of the level, which is really impressive and could suggest that the level will be beaten soon. We will see, but good luck to Drake. VSC, or Very Sabo Challenge, was hack verified by Bo a few years ago, but recently, two amazing challenge players, Yossarian and Konix, were making big progress on it. Yossarian got a 21% to 100 and Konix did a 20 to 100, 40% and his personal best, and the world record on the level is 54%. But as we can see from the legitimate rounds, the level indeed is possible, and I hope it will be beaten soon. Good luck to Konix and Yossarian. In 1.6, when it was thought the Ice Carbon Diablo X was the hardest thing that ever to exist, Comp made a level called Hard Machine to prove something can be harder. It obviously wasn't verified 7 years ago, but 5 years later, Microplace decided to redecorate the level. When it was done, the level was given to Varium to verify it. He wasn't allowed to change the difficulty, which was a bit strange. This is the thing that Varium has pointed out. The level is quite easy to do in small runs or in practice mode, but when you do full runs, the choke points became very obvious and annoying. But still, on the 19th of August, Varium verified it. It was rated recently, but it isn't on the demon list yet, so we will see where that will place. It is speculated to be harder than Zodiac though, but I can judge that. But still, congrats to Varium on verifying it. Kuzureta, an old-awaited project, which is an unofficial sequel to Vasureta, supposedly one of Tenno's favorite levels, was finally verified by him. It was started in early 2020 and finished only a month and a half ago. The level itself is kinda inconsistent in its decoration, some parts being feature or even epic worthy, and also ones that are just for star rating. And that's exactly what Kuzureta got, only a star rating. I honestly think that it deserves a feature rating, but Robtop usually does that to levels with Neon G songs. But anyways, congrats to Tenno on beating this. Recently, Pei got 25% on Silent Clubstep, which is kinda crazy, because another guy named Hyperbola got a 24 to 100 run on it, definitely proving that Silent Clubstep is indeed possible. I hope it gets verified someday. One of the oldest impossible level in the entirety of GD, Stereo Demoness, is really close to being legitimately beaten. KGP Dylan recently got 91%. He died basically on the last choke point of the level. I hope it gets beaten someday. Good luck to Dylan on verifying this.